May this year, Nigeria will be playing host to the Global Goal World Cup. The game, which is the first women's activist football tournament created out of the United Nations 17 Global Goals for Sustainable Development, will hold in Lagos between May 15 and 17. This video gives us an insight into what the Global Goal World Cup is all about.
We are the Global Goals World Cup, an activist football championship. We use the power of sports to connect girls and women around the world to take action on the United Nations 17 global goals. Our teams are motivated by their love for football and the desire to change the world. This is not your average World Cup. Sometimes, if you want to change the world, you need to change the rules. So we did. Our champions know that scoring global goals takes more than football skills. It takes action, creativity, and the power to mobilize others. We give 4 different points for action, creative style, crowd, and goals scored. Like Spectacular 8, UAE, playing to raise awareness of how cigarettes damage marine life. Hoodie Champs, Kenya, walks from village to village, playing football to foster a democratic and peaceful society. Equality League, USA. They are fighting to end gender discrimination in sport and challenge the stadium ban for women in Iran. As a Global Goals World Cup partner, you will leverage your sustainable development mission to join a community that is changing lives. Olafur Eliasson, manifesting the light and hope in the unique Global Goals World Cup trophy, and Little Sons as medals for winning teams. UNDP, working with us to put the global goals on the agenda in communities and for decision makers all across the world. SAP, amplifying the global impact by bringing purpose to innovation and pushing for gender balance in the tech communities. Our hosting partners understand the power of sport to turn the global goals into a citizen agenda. We are building a new World Cup for a better world. So far, we are taking the ball to 5 continents, engaged thousands of women, and enlisted the support of national governments, ambitious companies, and forward-thinking organizations. Each year, we join up in New York City during the Unga Week to honor our Global Goals champions. We will play until the global goals have been reached.
In Nigeria, the organizers of the tournament, 17 Goals Africa Initiative, and the Office of the Senior Special Assistant to the President on SDGs have been mobilizing stakeholders for the Global Goal World Cup scheduled to hold in May.
President Advisor on SDGs, Princess Adejoke Orelokwe Adefulure, who symbolically received the tournament ball on behalf of President Muhammadu Buhari, promised to give all the necessary support to make the tournament a success.
The concept that we believe will help us encourage young women, especially the young girls, encourage them, bring them together, create a lot of teamwork, and give them opportunity to know that there's absolutely nothing they cannot achieve in life. So we appreciate this, and we want more of this collaboration, more of this participation from private sector, from young people, youth organization, women organization, academia, name it, private sector group, civil society organization, so that they can come together with this type of idea that will unite us, because we don't want to be divided any longer.
Princess Adejoke Orelokwe Adefulure thereafter led the organizers to present the ball to the Governor of Lagos State, the host state, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, and the Ambassador of United States of America, Ambassador Mary Beth Leonard. In receiving the ball, Sanwo-Olu who became the first political leader in West Africa to receive the Global Goals Ball, said his government remained committed to creating local and global partnerships that will boost his administration's efforts in achieving sustainable development goals critical to improving residents' well-being and human capital index. At the U.S. Embassy, Ambassador Mary Beth Leonard pledged support for the initiative designed to empower women and girls taking action for a just and equitable future. The ambassador disclosed that the U.S. mission in Nigeria has so far sent 2 women to one of its most prized activities, the ESPN Global Sports Mentoring Program, which empower women, girls, and marginalized persons by pairing international emerging women leaders with senior female executives at top U.S. organizations for a 5-week mentorship experience. Spearheaded by an SDGs ambassador in Nigeria, Joke Silver, the Global Goal World Cup is an all-women 5-a-side football tournament, and the winning team is a team that combines sensational and creative activism with football most spectacular.
One of the main, the focal point of the World Cup, of this particular World Cup, which is an amateur World Cup for women and adolescents, is Goal 5, gender equality, and the central point of it is unity. And gender equality is integral to the achievement of the 17 goals. Once you can achieve gender equity, you can achieve unity, you encapsulate the 17 goals. The 17 goals become even easily more achievable.
Part of its objectives is to build and manage an impactful platform using sports, entertainment, media, technology, events, and other identified creative and effective tools to drive the awareness and advancement of SDGs.
The Global Goal World Cup is a 5-a-side tournament for women. This tournament started in 2016 in Denmark, and it has been playing in almost 25 countries now, including Kenya and Uganda. The whole idea of the Global Goal World Cup is for us to be able to use entertainment like sports to drive campaign and awareness of sustainable development goal in Nigeria and across West Africa. The tournament is for both private sector, for NGOs, for religious organizations, for government, for schools, institutions to participate by setting up a team of 5 or 8 to play against other organizations.
It's a way to help women to become aware of the Sustainable Development Goals and also help them to take action so that come 2030 we would have achieved all the targets set by the UN for these goals.
To qualify as a team, intending participants are required to choose one of the 17 UN Global Goals to play and take action for. On match day, the 5 to 8 women team will play matches that last 6 minutes. 17 Goals Africa is an organization set up to inspire, engage, and empower everyone to support the realization of SDGs in Nigeria and, by extension, Africa.